Hi guys, I am back and today I have an empties video for you of all the things that I have finished this past fall, moving into winter. So I would say this is about 3 months or so of empties leading all the way up until January 2024. There is like a little bit of a snow windstorm happening right now outside. So if you hear that, I apologize. I tried to like check to see if I don't know if you just heard that. That was my dog being dramatic and laying down on the bed and moaning. But besides that noise, if you hear like kind of gushes of wind, I apologize, but it's just like really windy. Like a lot of people don't have power. And I just figured it would be the perfect time to film. So let's get on with the video. We're gonna start with these big guys, get them off the top so I can reach some of the other stuff. This is the Joico Blonde Life Violet Shampoo and Violet Conditioner. I've had these for a very long time. Honestly, I can't even remember how I got them, but I probably got them when Ulta did their liter sale for like $14.99 a piece, which RIP to that sale because they have their liter sale nowadays, but it's just hardly a sale. Things are like $30 a piece now, like almost double the price of what it used to be in the good old days, but I digress. I didn't love this shampoo. It's been kicking around for a really long time in my shower as the only purple shampoo I have really been using. I feel like it kind of was drying. I didn't really notice a ton of like toning benefit from it. I felt like you had to use it like, I almost used this for like 2 weeks straight just to see if I could like ever see any kind of like purple toner effect to my hair, and I hardly did. So I wouldn't really recommend these, and I probably would not repurchase, but I went through them and they are out of my collection now. The next thing I finished up here, I know for a fact I got this at Ulta on clearance. This is the I Do Care, it's like a Korean skincare brand, Namaste Kitten Clarifying Cannabis Sativa Cleanser. This, I believe, was for balancing, clarifying blemish-prone skin. I didn't hate it, but I also didn't love it. It had like kind of like a clean, almost minty masculine scent to it. It was kind of foaming. It was almost a little stripping. I liked it for what it was. Like I said, it was extremely discounted. It was like 80% off at Ulta. I think originally it's like in the $20 price range, but I only paid a couple of dollars. So I would not repurchase, I don't think Ulta carries it anymore. However, I did enjoy using it. I mainly started this over the summertime to kind of, keep the oils at bay and then just finish it up over the last few months. But yeah, probably not something I would repurchase, but it was good while it lasted. Something that I am completely and utterly obsessed with, and I am gutted that I no longer have this anymore. This is the Coco Shea Honey from Bath & Body Works, the moisturizing body wash in the body lotion. I have had this for quite a while. If anyone remembers when the Coco Shea line came out, this was the best one, hands down. No argument. It is extremely moisturizing and the formula is great, and I love the formula of this lotion that comes in the pump. It is so good, but the scent is so freaking good. Ooh. Did y'all see that? A little bit just popped out, but oh my God, it is a honey scent. I want to say it's like the teeniest bit perfumey. It is sweet. It just smells like nourishing. It smells like it has like a cocoa butter base or shea butter base. Oh my God, it smells so good, and it lingers. This stuff will linger on your clothing, on my robes, on my blankets. Like, it lingers. It smells so freaking good. It is like the best smell. I think probably like one of my favorite smells of all time ever from Bath & Body Works. I wanted to use it up before it went bad because I had it for such a long time, and I was like, you know what, like, don't just keep hanging on to it where then when you do go to use it, you're not going to enjoy it because it went bad. So I enjoyed it thoroughly. I tried looking it up like on Mercari and stuff, and like these are literally going for like $100. So I don't really know if I will go for that, but I wouldn't put it past me because this is this combo, oh, so good. I need like a perfume that smells like this. I am like I said, I'm very upset that I went through this, but I enjoyed every second of using it. Let's just go to the other spectrum of things. This is something I hated that I actually did not finish, but I'm throwing it out, and I never do that. I literally never do that. This is the Trader Joe's Hot Cocoa Whipped Body Scrub. This came out new for this year. I saw it all over the internet. I went to my Trader Joe's looking for it, couldn't find it. My mom ended up finding it at her Trader Joe's, so she purchased it for me and gave it to me. And I was like so excited, so happy. You know, you open it up, it looks promising. It smells delicious, okay? It smells like hot chocolate. This is the worst body scrub formula I have ever used in my life. It is like Play-Doh. It is so thick. It doesn't want to come out of this container. It does not dissolve. Like the base of it does not dissolve. Like you can rub it in between your hands for like 10 minutes under the water and it just like chunks off. Like it doesn't dissolve, it doesn't rub in, it doesn't emulsify. The sugar, the little mini sugar crystals in here end up dissolving, and then you're just left with like putty. Like it doesn't exfoliate because the sugar dissolves and you're left with the base, and it's like thick and it like leaves like chunks in your bathtub. I literally like one time tried to use, I used this like maybe 3 times to try. The one time I tried it literally looked like poop in the bottom of my bathtub, and I like played a joke on my boyfriend. It's just like so bad. It smells so good. So if they were to come out with something like a lotion or a body wash or something next year that has this scent, I would probably purchase it, but this body scrub, no way. I'm really sad to throw it away because it smells so good, but it has to go. I'm never going to use it. As the worst formula. On a lighter note, I finished this CeraVe Hydrating Micellar Water. This was the first time I've ever used this. CeraVe Micellar Water, and I actually really liked it. It says it's ultra gentle, hydrates, removes makeup. I think it did all those things. I would definitely consider repurchasing this again in the future. Micellar water is a staple in my skincare routine, and so I am always going through it and trying new ones, and that was a good one. This was just something fun we tried. We got this impulsively. Actually, I got this at TJ Maxx? Oh, Marshall's. In the checkout line, they were a set of boot, like moisturizing foot masks for your feet, and they were only $6, so I got them because my feet have been so dry. They've been like itchy because they've been so dry, and so we just got these and we just put them on like while we were watching a movie or something, and they were okay. I feel like they added a little bit of moisture, nothing crazy. Probably not something I would like seek out again, but if you know I impulsively felt like buying it again, I totally would. It's not like off my radar, but yeah, these were cute. This was something my boyfriend finished up. This is the Goodfellow 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner in Moroccan mint and cedar. This is from Target. This smelled really good, and it was fairly inexpensive for this size bottle. I think it was like, I don't know, $4 or something. My boyfriend didn't like it, so it was like, I don't know if it just like separated or something. It smells really good, but he would have to shake it up prior. He would have to like shake it up prior to using it every time because it would like settle and then be like really liquidy on top, and so yeah, he didn't like it, so we probably wouldn't repurchase this again. Okay, so another little body care set that I used, I had this sticky syrup soap from Lush that I had got last Christmas at their 50% off sale, so I was like, you know, let me use it this year. It's been kind of hanging around for a while. I love the way it smelled. It was a very like sticky, syrupy, like fig pudding. If you've ever smelled that from them, or like, what is that, Yule log or something? It smelled like that. Very gourmand, delicious. I didn't like it though, and this is the first time this has ever happened to me with a Lush soap. I feel like it didn't really lather, and also it was like brown, and it stained. There's just a big gust of wind, so I'm sorry if you heard that. It stained every loofah, washcloth, my tub, like this like yellow, disgusting color because it was like brown. So I would use it just with like, you know, literally rubbing it on my body instead of using like a loofah or a washcloth or anything. And I don't really love doing that. I feel like I don't really get as clean. So that is something I would not repurchase in the future. And then with it, I just finished up this EOS 24-hour moisture body lotion that I had. At first, I was just using this as a really nourishing hand lotion, just like on my bed. I would just pump it like before I went to bed, but then I decided to finish it up with that soap. This vanilla cashmere scent is so good. It's whipped vanilla, soft musk, and cozy caramel. It is 100% a vanilla bean Noel dupe, but in the best way possible. It smells so freaking delicious. I love it. I would definitely recommend this, and I would repurchase it in the future. It's funny because my boyfriend refers to this as like a vanilla Greek yogurt scent. I don't get that. I get something a little bit more gourmand than that, but it really just smells very vanilla-y. I have a few candles here on top, and then if there's any more in there, I'll also go over that. So I just finished this. I got this as a little gift. It is just like I don't even know where it's from, but it's a Christmas cookie little candle in a tin. I finished that up. It was really unremarkable. It had a very light scent throw, but it was cute for the holiday season. This one was pretty good. This is from Trader Joe's, the chocolate croissant scented candle. So it has a good chocolate scent to it, like that scrub was. However, it performed much better than the scrub. I can't even get it open. Yeah, and it burned all the way down. Now it smells a little burnt, but it was a really good chocolate croissant smell when I first got it, so I recommend that. And then my favorite, like, all-time candle to burn around the holiday time is Crushed Candy Cane from Bath & Body Works. This has scent notes of crunchy peppermint, white sugar crystals, and frosted mint leaf. Oh, I love this scent. It is relaxing. It is not overpowering. It is not cloying. It is so freaking good. And I loved this packaging. This was a couple years ago, I think, when they made the wax the same color as like the outside. This was really cute. And I already have another one for next year. A couple hand soaps I finished up. Speaking of Crushed Candy Cane, this is a Crushed Candy Cane hand soap from Bath & Body Works. I really enjoyed that. And again, I have another one for next year. I finished a Vampire Blood. This is Red Berries, Night Blooming Jasmine, Petrifying Plum. I love that scent. I have another one for next year. And then this one was just one that I had gotten from TJ Maxx. And I thought it was really cute with like the rhinestones and the bow. This was at my kitchen sink as like, you know, Halloween decoration. It hardly had a scent to it. Probably wouldn't buy it again, but it was cute for decoration purposes. I also finished a Vampire Blood body care set from Bath & Body Works. I, just mentioned that I really like the scent of it in soap. I also really liked the scent of it in body care. When this came out this year in full size, I was so excited to get it. I used my free rewards on it. I thought the packaging was amazing. I really like it. At some points, I felt like it was a bit strong and I kind of like wanted a break from it. So I'd use like a vanilla or something else I had. But overall, I really enjoyed it. I felt like it was a really yummy scent. That is something I would consider purchasing again when it comes out again next year. I have a couple more boyfriend empties. I think this is it. And then if not, I'll eat my words. This is just a shampoo bar we got at our local grocery store. It's a coconut oil from Soapbox shampoo bar. He wanted to try one of these because we had seen them in Lush and he's not a fan of Lush. Like the smells give him a headache, whatever. I don't know. So we got him this one. He liked it. I don't really know. He didn't mention like buying it again or anything, so maybe in the future, but currently he's using something else. And then this for a while he was using as body wash. It's the Head & Shoulders dandruff shampoo with selenium sulfite in it. So if you watched any of my last Empties videos, he has really bad eczema. It was going untreated for a while because it took like months to get into a new dermatologist's office. My coworker recommended he use something with selenium sulfite, so he did. Eventually, the eczema cleared up. So this is the last bottle of this that he used as body wash. And currently he's using like a Dove Deep Moisture unscented body wash to kind of like keep the eczema at bay. But I do think that this was effective in clearing up the eczema for him. It smells good. So Not something we're gonna buy right this moment. However, it is something like definitely a good hack to keep in mind if you have eczema. I did not realize, but I had 2 other soaps in there. So I have a white pumpkin one, also from Bath & Body Works, scent notes of gingered white pumpkin, caramel glaze, and warm blended spices. I really enjoy this scent in home fragrance. I really like it in a wallflower, in a hand soap. I don't know if I've ever had it in a candle, but it is a really beautiful spicy scent without being overpowering. I think I have another one. If not, I would repurchase. And then this one was also really good. This was Sugared Spell. I definitely went through a lot of like Halloween hand soaps this year. Spooky sugared lemons, candy gumdrops, and sweet musk. I think it was like a pretty generic, non-offensive gumdrop smell. I really liked it. You can almost even like repackage this into like a holiday scent. It is like, you know, Christmas gumdrop. It is really good. I highly recommend it. As we get deeper, we're getting more into like the things I finished over the fall time, which was, you know, a little bit ago. So this is another candle I finished, the DW Homes Apple Pie candle. This is 100% a dupe for the Bath & Body Works Warm Apple Pie candle. I really enjoy this scent. It burned not well though. So it was sooty, and it actually did not burn evenly until the very end. And the scent throw wasn't that, you know, wide. You can really only smell it like in the room that it's in, like when you're walking past it type thing. But dupe wise, it is like the exact same scent as Warm Apple Pie from Bath & Body Works, which is a really delicious apple pie scent. So, not something I'm like, you know, looking to repurchase right now, but if you see it, it's definitely worth it, I think, for $7. Okay, so this is kind of goofy. This is the Dr. Teal's Epsom salts in the eucalyptus spearmint. I've just kind of had these laying around. I used to do foot soaks and I don't really do them that much anymore. But my little doggo got really bad allergies, and he had like the inside of his toe beans, like inside of his paw pads were like really irritated and red. So one of the ways to kind of help that out and soothe them was by doing little paw soaks with Epsom salt. So I just finished these up for doing that, and I actually had to buy another bag because we were still we were waiting for a vet appointment, and we were still doing this almost nightly. So I picked up another bag, which I now have laying around, but I did go through this one I had prior, and it was okay. You know, I feel like they're just a good thing to kind of just like have laying around. Not, you know, particularly this brand. I think any bag of Epsom salts is fine, but yeah, they're useful for different things like that. Okay, I finished this second Eva NYC Freshen Up Dry Shampoo. I had gotten these in a 2-pack at Costco, and I had finished the last one in my last video. And, you know, I had said previously I didn't really like it, and I feel the same way even after the second bottle. It is okay. I think it does the job, but it's just not like amazing. Like, I just prefer the Batiste way more. The scent is pretty good. And I've seen people rave about this like online. So it's not like it's a bad product. It's just not as good, in my personal opinion, as the Batiste dry shampoo. Okay, I have a handful of skincare here, so let me just do like one at a time probably. Okay, this is the Murad Oil and Pore Control Mattifier. This is my every single summer moisturizer. It has SPF 45 in it. I lost the cap. It fell in the toilet. Luckily, like when I was almost done with it. So yeah, no cap here. But yeah, this is my it just came out. My favorite moisturizer for the summertime. This is my favorite moisturizer for the summertime. It is moisturizing without making me oily, and it has SPF in it. So I will actually, I think I already have another one. It was on sale for the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty or whatever. So I have another one waiting for next summer. I finished this Good Molecules, what is this even called? Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel. This was an eye cream that my mom actually gave me, and I actually like saw it at Ulta. It's fairly inexpensive, and it actually was really good. I don't think it like did anything like spectacular. Like, probably wouldn't be like my favorite nighttime eye cream, but for like a daytime eye cream, it like sunk in the skin really well. It moisturized, and it looked really good under makeup. So I would consider purchasing that for $6 again in the future. I finished up a Lush lip scrub. This is the Santa's lip scrub. I think it was like cherry cola flavored. I only pretty much use the Lush lip scrubs because they're edible, and they always have like great scents to them, and it's just one of my favorite products from Lush. So I do have another one, like a unicorn one right now from Lush. I finished this Peach and Lily Matcha Pudding Antioxidant Moisturizer. This is actually pretty good. So it's always on sale for 21 Days of Beauty, or like any Ulta skincare sale, skincare event, whatever. It's always on sale. And like the packaging to me is just really simplistic, you know, with the bright orange and the white. It's like really intriguing. The product itself was this like green pudding, literally like a pudding looking texture. I've always been so intrigued to buy it, and so I did buy it when it was on sale one time at Ulta, and I really liked it. Like, I get the hype. I think it's worth the money. It is just like it's a great texture. It's like almost like a little thicker than a gel cream. It's really good. And I felt like it didn't break me out. It moisturized. I felt like it helped a little bit with texture. I would definitely repurchase that again in the future. And then another thing I absolutely love is the Zit Sticka Goo Getter Surface Extraction Dots. So these are just the, like, you know, the zit patches, but the brand specifically is Zit Sticka. I actually had gotten these as a free sample from Ulta and fell in love with them. I think they are significantly better than the Mighty Patches. Funny enough, you can only buy this online, this brand. And I had like the worst breakout a couple weeks ago when I was out of these. And so I just went to Ulta and bought Mighty Patches. I think the Mighty Patches are fine, but these, next level. So next time I make an Ulta online purchase, I will definitely repurchase these. They are so good. Strangely enough, I went through 2 deodorants. So this is one of my staples, the Kapari Coconut Oil Deodorant. This is really good. I think because it has coconut oil in it, it's antibacterial, and so it actually helps, like, you know, being like aluminum free and natural. It actually works at combating odor. So I have another one of those going. The Lumi, this is the Jasmine Rose scent. I used to love Lumi, but for some reason, and it always used to work for me. For some reason, by the end of this tube, I was starting to have odor while using it, and it kind of like threw me off because I'm like, that always used to work. So I don't know if my body just like got used to it. So I'm actually taking a break from that now and using just like a Dove deodorant, to kind of see if I can like reset my body and be able to use Lumi again, because I have another one that I, you know, like had ready to go, but my body said otherwise. Real quick, this is the Bumble and Bumble Bond Building Repair Treatment. This was a sample I got, I think from like an Ulta online order. I actually liked that. I used it like as a treatment after I got my hair highlighted and done. And I think it just added like a really nice moisture boost to my hair, repairing. I actually would consider purchasing that in the future. The only makeup product I have is the Benefit They're Real Magnet Mascara. I was not impressed by this. It was like a drier formula. And actually the original They're Real like isn't my favorite anyways. But yeah, it was like a drier formula. I don't really think it built lashes that well. I truly did not notice a difference between the magnet version and the regular version, so that is not something I would repurchase in the future. And then I'm just gonna whip through these wallflowers really quickly. I have Freshly Brewed Coffee. This was a new one that I actually really, really liked. It literally smelled, it has no scent notes because it just smells like coffee. It was really good. I have Spiced Gingerbread. This one was very strong, so I would put it like in a big room, and like normally you'd want them to be strong, but almost like in a sickening way. I didn't love it. Once it toned down, I actually liked it, but like right when I plugged it in, it was strong and it just wasn't my favorite. This was vanilla icing, cinnamon sugar, and fresh ground nutmeg. Cozy Sunday Night. This was interesting as well. It was warm cinnamon, crystallized ginger, and vanilla bean. I was expecting something a little bit more gourmand from this, but it actually had this weird like musky cologne scent to it, so not my favorite. I think I have another one. It wasn't bad, but like just not what I expected. Lavender Vanilla, my absolute favorite, is the only scent I will put in my bedroom. And then Wicked Vanilla Woods. This was vanilla, amber, and pink pepper. This was okay. It was on the lighter side. Again, it had like a little bit of like a cologne kind of like musky note to it that I wasn't expecting. So probably not something I would repurchase. Alrighty guys, so that is everything I finished in the last 3 months. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope the wind wasn't too distracting, and it kind of was like, you know, stuttering over my words a little bit. I have not filmed in a really long time. So I hope you guys enjoyed it regardless, and I will be back later with more empties. Bye.